Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. Tonight's nightcap is all about broken studs in stuck wheel bolts. I get one manifold stud out and I make a tool to get out some really stubborn BMW wheel bolts. I've never seen any as tight as this. I've used all the methods that you normally use and they would not come out. Believe me, I've never seen nothing as tight as these ones. We've been getting well battered. Weather-wise, not so much up here. We've just had a fairly rough time with a bit of rain and a bit of wind, but I know down country they've had it really bad. A lot of damage. Sadly, there's been some people killed. I have got friends in Wales. They've been on the phone. There's damage to their property. They've had no power all day. I hope things get sorted out as soon as possible for you. I've just put a video up there, like a review on the Arcdroid robotic arm CNC plasma cutter. What an amazing bit of kit that is. Certainly well worth a look. This is a turbocharger come manifold of a diesel car of some type. No idea what sort of car it's off. It's got a snap stud in there, but worse than that, it's got a snap stud in there that somebody's had a go at drilling out. They drilled it out off centre and the hole looks like it's pissed. It's in an angle, so I told me to try and sort it out. If people would leave these alone, my life would be a lot simpler, I suppose. Anyway, I often find how you're going to mount these is an interesting thing to do on a small machine like mine. Various methods. What I'm going to do in this particular case is use a surface plate. It's not a surface plate, John, it's an angle plate. I'm going to bolt it onto there like that, which will keep it in line that way, and I've only got that way to set up. So a couple of bolts through there, and then we'll have a go at drilling it out. I'll bring the camera in so you can see what he's actually done to it. That's what we've got. It's actually a standard 8mm thread. This one's actually bottomless, the hole's not got an open bottom. You can see that's part of the stud remaining there, and there the thread's exposed there. It also looks like it's at an angle, it looks like it's kind of across. I'll mount it up, and I'll probably put an 8mm milling cutter in it first, try and clean it out, and it's going to have to be helicoiled back to size. With a broken stud like that, I can more or less guarantee I could have welded a nut on there and removed it without any of this performance, but never mind. I do get paid to do performances. When I'm looking from this angle, it's even worse. It's a mile off being straight. I'm just going to get it, I think. Quite bloody thing. The spacing's not quite right on the. I turn the plate round, I might be able to get a better hold of it. Got different spacer patterns, different thread patterns on the, or different hole patterns even on the other side. Angle blocks are very handy for this sort of work. A bigger mill and a big vise would be even better, but never mind. This time, it's no fucking different. Right, okay. I've got another one that might line up better. That's better. So I'll use this bigger plate. There's always a way if you persevere. Right, kind of got it now a little bit. Quite high so I can get a milling cutter in there. So that's bolted against that plate, which means that's going to be horizontal in that position. Now we've just got that one there to adjust to get it to line up. It shouldn't be too difficult. Really, there's a few methods of doing it. One quite simple one I can think of straight away that I'll probably end up using. I do like doing things the easy way. Right, so we know that the top of that is flat, so if I put a spacer on there more or less the same height as that, we'll just be able to eyeball it and get it near enough for what it's got to be. Something a little bit thicker than that. That's better. Right, definitely wants to go up very slightly at this end. Yeah, that's good. Right, so I've put a drill in the hole. It's quite a nice fit, and you can see the angle of it. It's a mile off being true. Honestly, it'd be hard to get it that far away. It really would. And the other way, it's not bad. I've got a cheap and cherry carbide milling cutter in there. We shall give it a go and see what happens. So that's actually cutting out. So the cuttings are nice and shiny. It's steel. It's not cutting cast iron. It's taking the stud out. So when I look in that hole now, it appears to be nice and clean, so now we can put the correct drill in for the 8mm thread insert. Nice and gently. There's still broken bits in the bottom. Right, so that's now drilling. Still bits of steel coming out. I want to get full depth. Right now it's cast iron that's coming out, so it must be in to the bottom of the hole. Cast iron normally drills dry, but a little bit of Martian snot I'm sure wouldn't do any harm at all. I've got that tight enough in there that it would slip. It's actually bottomed out there. Reverse it out. Bollocks. These keyless chucks don't like going backwards. Get in. That's why I made this big gnarly spanner. That's it. We are now. That looks good. The threads aren't perfect, but they look good enough for what it's got to do. Right, now the fun bit. That's the little helicoil insert. It's a little driving dog. It goes in there. We should get a full depth one in. The deeper the better, really. I want the last thread, the helicoil, half a turn under the surface. That bastard, is it going to go? Yeah. Right, so the last turn of the helicoil is just under the surface. That's full depth, that should be good. Snap its little driving dog off. Right, and we'll try a bolt in. I'm going to run a tap down that one as well, just to clean that up. I probably mentioned it before, but this tap holder, I made at school when I was 16. I've had it for 50 years, and it still works. I don't think they make tap holders at school anymore. I don't think I know what a tap holder is, a tap wrench. Right, so there's threads on that one, fine, that's good. I'll put a bolt in there with a spacer on, just to make sure I can torque it up. Well, it looks to be good. I wasn't happy with that helicoil, it wasn't in deep enough, so I removed it. This is how you remove them. You flick them out of there like that. Right, I'll shorten the helicoil by one thread and try again. Try it again. Let's jump the thread, which is not good. Not good at all, this. Not good. Should have left it alone when I had the helicoil in. That feels better. Right, that's lovely, that's the way it's supposed to work. Happy with that. Yeah, below the surface. Little magnet on there actually pulls the dreaded tang off. That looks really good. Happy with that. I think I'll still put a stud in though. So I can Loctite it in, and once it's in there, you won't have to take it out. I'll just cut the head off that, Loctite that in, and that's going to do the job for me. Right. That's the part that goes on there, oil cooler part. Right, so that's going to tighten down there, no problem at all. And you stood holding in the hole so you haven't got to take it out. One less thing to get damaged. There's also a lug broken off there, I don't know what else to do with that. Nothing, I would imagine.